Wanting a vacation? Well, I've got the spot for you. Visit places like the Serpent's Mouth or Firework Launch Zone 2. From the heights of Mako Wuhu to our beaches covered in sand. Now let's learn what to do on Wuhu Island.
Hi, I'm Gian, and I'll be your Wuhu Island travel guide today. There's plenty of stuff to do here. We've got over 11 sports for you to enjoy, so let's go check them out. First, we've got Swordplay, which has 3 modes. In Duel, you battle one-on-one against another person. The goal is to knock the other person into the water below. You can do this by either strategically blocking and hitting them, or just waggling your sword around aimlessly and hoping for the best. Honestly, whatever floats your boat. In Speed Slice, you have to slice the object in the direction shown faster than your opponent. And for the love of God, if you're using this sword, be careful because I'm like 70% sure this will kill someone. Showdown mode has you battling against a horde of other people, and you have to take them all down in each stage. The stages get harder as they progress, with different enemy types that become more difficult to take down. If you're worried about accidentally killing one of them, don't be, they're all holographic. How does it work? Up next is wakeboarding. Ride the waves that are formed by the boat in front of you, and perform tricks to get extra points. Also, if you end up trying some of our more dangerous routes, be careful not to run into anything. Remember, you signed a waiver, so we aren't liable. And you may hear someone commenting on all of your tricks. We don't know where that voice is coming from. All we know is that it's omnipresent and loves watching sports here. We just hope we don't make it mad someday. Head over to the beach to play Frisbee dog.
Frisbee dog? How does that work?
Throw the Frisbee towards the arrow and you'll get more points based on how close the dog was when they caught it. You can also get bonus points by aiming for the balloons.
Wow, that sure is Frisbee dog.
There's also Frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf? How does that work?
Try to get the Frisbee to the goal area in as few throws as possible.
Wow, that sure.
We also have Archery. Aim for the center of the target and try to rack up as many points as you can. There are 3 levels of difficulty, so be prepared for things to get tough. You owe us for every arrow you lose in the lava. And if you're feeling bold, go for the secret target in each level.
Aw, come on! I was saving that for later!
Basketball has 2 modes. First, there's 3-point contest. In this one, you're trying to shoot as many 3-pointers as you can in the time allotted. 4! There's also pickup mode, where 2 teams of 3 try to see who can get the most points. At the Kokobo Hotel, you can play table tennis. You can play either a typical match or a return challenge. The goal of a regular match is to get 6 points. In the return challenge, try to send back as many ping pong balls as you can. You can also get bonus points by aiming for the soda cans on the table. If we make our way over to the islands off the coast of Wuhu Island, you can play golf. Fun fact, we weren't going to include golf here originally. It's a funny story, actually. At E3 2008, Miyamoto himself said that golf would be here, even though we had no intention of including it. Buying those other islands was a lot of money. In Wuhu Town, you can find the bowling alley. Can you guess which sport we've got here? There are 3 different modes to try here. First one's the standard game, and... yeah? Next is the 100-pin game. It's just like a regular game, but there's at least like 7 more pins there. Also, if you can ride the gutter guard, we've got a bomb back there that'll knock over all the pins. Strike! Lastly, there's spin control. Try to hit the pins and avoid the guards on the way. Out in the ocean, you can go power cruising. We've got a select few courses for you where you try your best to go through the rings. We've also got smaller rings where you can get extra points. Well, not our most popular sport, at least it's not canoeing. Speaking of which, here's our island canoe guide now. Anything you want to add?
Please come canoeing.
Alright, that's enough out of you. Up next is cycling. There are different cycling courses throughout the island. They can even be combined for longer races. Also, be sure to watch where you're going, because you could go careening off a cliff if you're not... Hold on a second, this is like super dangerous, right? Like, we could get in trouble for this. We have to tell some...
There are 3 air sports, first of which is skydiving. You'll want to try and link up with as many Miis as possible on the way down, and as you get closer to the ground, you'll link up with all the Miis that you caught on the way down and pose for a big picture. And of course, don't forget a parachute. Who needs a flying license? Hop in a plane and explore the island yourself. Collect I-points across the various places you've visited throughout your trip, or that you've just discovered. The more I-points you collect, the more cool things you can get, like balloons or your face on a blimp. Finally, there's Dogfight! You'll each be given balloons at the start of your match, and your goal is to shoot all of your opponent's balloons, or end with the most when the timer runs out. You can also collect more balloons by finding the I-point shown on the screen. Now you may be worried that shooting each other could be very dangerous, but the balloon blasters use special technology that only make them damaging to balloons, so they pose no threat to you. Or at least we think it doesn't. Thank you for following me on this journey through Wuhu Island. I am, and always have been, your tour guide Jordan. Hope to see you soon!
Now you know what to do on Wuhu